On Ice Hockey UKTV in association with SMP Europe, it is game day 2 for Great Britain against Slovakia. Here are the boys going out for their second game. They began their campaign yesterday against Russia. 7-1 defeat, Liam Kirk getting his first GB goal. Some great things to take from the game. 2 changes to today's side from yesterday. Into the side comes Paul Swindlehurst for Mark Garside, and the other change sees Duggan in for Huck. Another big game. The second one against Slovakia inside 2 years. Here is what happened.
Tetlow dumps it in looking for Hammond. Hammond, who had 4 goals in Slovakia in 2019. Here's Rivik. Rivik, he led the SHL in points this year. He's a real danger man. Puck kicks out. Big shot, big block by Lake as he drops down in front of the Gernat bomb. Brave play by Lake now, but here's a chance they score. Rivik, we talked about him off the top. That's his second goal already in Riga, and just 25 seconds in, it's a 1-0 scoreline on the Rivik goal.
That's a great shot from Rivik. Just picks the corner, but GB get a little sloppy in their defensive zone. Nobody takes the slot area in the end of this play. You can see they get a couple of good block from Lake there. Couldn't get up to knock it out of the zone. He goes back when they steal the puck. Get caught down a bit too low there on that play. Nobody in the slot area. The other forwards have to collapse down and help out in this situation. Nobody comes down. Quick shot back, and that Bowns doesn't have much of a chance on a quick shot like that early in the first period. Hasn't even felt the puck, and Rivik, the wrong person you want to get to be on the end of that scoring opportunity.
Good to see Connolly getting a bit abrasive because he can take guys off their game.
Yeah, he plays well when he's playing that way. Actually, he did come in and take a little bit of a run at the opposition there. Not much, but enough to just annoy the guy, and that's why I think there was a reaction and a couple of penalties.
Here's Kirk. Kirk plays it back to the point. Plenty of room to operate now. Turning and firing. Perlini. Kirk scores! Perlini was stopped, but Kirk says, bang! Big goal, and Liam Kirk has his second of the tournament. 1-1 hockey game.
No, just a big goal for GB, and Kirk just goes to the net, rebounds there, picks it up and puts it away. But you know, just a good all-around shift here from GB, getting across the blue line, not throwing the puck away, making a play. There's the rebound. Perlini turns quickly, gets a shot to the net. Kirk goes right to the net, comes out of the corner. A lot of times when you come out of the corner, everybody forgets about you. Just beats his man Janashik to the net and finishes the play off. Good job from Perlini, get that puck out of his skates and getting a shot to the net. Hudacek is probably a little bit cold coming in after not starting the game, and didn't handle that rebound very well. It got away from him, right to Kirk. It's in the back of the net. Big goal for GB. 1-1, Murph.
Adam Hushka has slipped into his gear and is now the backup netminder. So Conrad, whatever happened on that play when Ferrara came towards the goal, he's tweaked something. Solaric trying to tweak a goal there, but he sent it wide on the left of Ben Bowns. Here's Connolly. 21-4, the shots on goal. But a 1-1 hockey game. Here's Davy Phillips. Kirk just gets back on side. Rozandic trying to push Phillips outside the zone. Here comes Lantoshi, 3-on-1 developing. Lantoshi with the shot, scores! Robert Lantoshi with his first of the World Championships. It's 2-1 Slovakia.
Well, a good reaction from Slovakia after GB tying the game 1-1. They certainly tried to pour it on to get a goal back there. Lantoshi, that's a great shot. Top corner, not much of a chance. I mean, he made the right play. He delayed, forcing the defenseman to take the man going to the net, and then he just fired it up over the shoulder of Bowns. But this is just a good offensive play here. Watch, delay, shot, top corner, nice play. Good job from Gernat going hard to the net there, taking the defenseman with him. And right there you can see O'Connor's trying. I mean, he's not doing anything wrong there. He's trying to take the man and play the puck and just trying to, you know, fake a little bit, trying to force the guy to take the shot, which he does.
A-frame perfectly and protected the puck with 1:30 remaining in period 2. Here's Nemitz. Nemitz finds the trailer. Christoph with a shot. Great stick by Hammond defensively there to send that shot up and over the boards.
Well, that was a great play from Hammond because he came back hard in the back. This is a shot that comes, a good save from Bowns. The opportunities are there for the Slovakian team, but Bowns continues to find an answer to keeping the puck out of the back. That's a great active stick from Bowns there. This is just an incredible save.
Give this goalie a contract right now. Yeah.
Here comes Marek Rivik. Led the SHL in points this year at 51. Out front for Solaric, his Lexon teammate. And O'Connor, of course, played for Lexon a few years ago. Here's Perlini. Perlini out front, oh, too far for Connolly, or he would have had an immense chance. Connolly trying to tuck it back into the corner, but now it'll be Rivik. Kirk bodies out on Marek Rivik. Excellent work by Liam Kirk. Comes away from the SHL's top scorer. Kirk with his shot, batting away. There's the chance in front. Connolly couldn't put it past Hudacek. Well, let's have a look at this chance for Great Britain.
Yeah, what a great move from Kirk. Good sharp cut there, good turn. And I'm not sure if that hits the post or the goalie gets it. Connolly hits the defenseman's skate in the crease here. If we see the rebound, I think he actually gets a shot at the net right here. No, I don't even think he gets his stick on that one. The puck just somehow or another got cleared there.
Vasko Rudas gives it away to Dowd. Dowd will play it up the left side with 11:45 remaining in the game. Here's Duggan. Duggan with a quick snapshot right high into the chest of Julius Hudacek. And then we get a little bit of a scrum afterwards. Duggan, well, that's what they teach you. Get the puck on net and follow through. Duggan with a good attempt, but it remains 2-1. Rivik versus Perlini. Most important face-off of the competition so far. Perlini does a good job tying up Rivik, and now Great Britain get to work with a minute remaining. Connolly plays it back up the wall looking for Perlini, but it's Rivik gets it there, but couldn't get it past O'Connor, and now they do get it up and down. Richardson will control for Great Britain. 45 seconds remaining, 6-on-5 for GB. O'Connor will hammer it in. Janoschik, first man on the scene, and he's met by Connolly. Connolly to Dowd. Dowd with a lovely play there against Solaric. Here's Connolly now. Back to the point, Richardson. A steady pair of hands on that right point is Mark Richardson, and now they go across to O'Connor. O'Connor with a shot! What a stop by Hudacek on a dart of a slap shot from O'Connor. Janoschik off the body of Solaric. Here's Lantoshi. Gives it away to O'Connor, and O'Connor put it back towards the goal. Richardson will have to race into the corner. 5 seconds remaining. It's going to have to be special. O'Connor will tee it up, but that'll do it. Slovakia will know that we're in a battle today. A brave performance from Great Britain. And Julius Hudacek coming on in relief of Branislav Konrad will get the victory. Ben Bowns making 41 saves in the loss. A .953 save percentage, but a really good effort from Great Britain against the 9th-ranked team from Slovakia.
Well, Adam, Keefe, you've got to be proud of that performance.
Yeah, it was great. You know, obviously, especially the response after the first goal and the first shift to come back and play like that and defend like they did. You know, yeah, we're really happy with the guys, and we're building here. You know, one puck had landed on our stick there. We had a couple chances there in the third. If it had landed on our stick, you know, maybe we're looking at an overtime game. So we're certainly happy with that, and we just want to build now, continue to build for the next few games.
They've got to be tired with what they've just gone through. How do you think, I mean, you've been a player yourself, how do you push yourself through that pain?
Well, I think especially a game like this when they're in it, you know, there's that added drive to try and tie it up. But, you know, more so impressive, the impressiveness is the fact that a lot of these players have played 15, 16 games in the last 15 months. So to come in and skate with the likes of Russia last night and then keep up with Slovakia tonight is really impressive. And it's a good sign for our group that, you know, we still had some gas left in the tank at the end of the game.
And I guess it's building blocks. If you can't win the game, last year, or should I say 2 years ago, that was 7-1. This afternoon it's been 2-1. So do you take the positives from that?
Yeah, certainly. I think obviously we know that there's a different level of competitions, but we also know that we corrected a couple little things from last night, and the guys really worked on it. And you know, I thought we were much more sound defensively and gave up a lot less odd man rushes. And you know, if we do that, we might find ourselves in some more games than we think.
What do you do now? You've got your first day off. How much rest do you give the guys?
We're certainly going to give them rest, but I imagine these guys are eager. They want to get on the ice and move a little bit. So we'll rest and review the games and go from there.
What about you as coaches? How hard is it? You have such an intense schedule with game after game and very little break. How hard is it to focus on another game just so quickly?
Yeah, you know, last night obviously it's a quick turnaround, so it will be nice to have the rest of today to kind of review the games and you know, make some decisions going forward. And then obviously tomorrow again we have another day to kind of figure out exactly what we want to do for the Denmark-Belarus games.
You've been blooding young players. There was a couple of changes today, but as a whole, you've been blooding some debut caps. How impressed have you been with the players that are new to this squad and how accustomed they've become quite quickly on the ice?
Yeah, I thought the guys they've contributed massively in the first 2 games. The new bodies and the new faces to this room, and it's great to see. But they're hungry. They're full of pride, and that's what we want out there. So we're happy to see it, and we definitely want to use the bodies we have. We recognize it's a long tournament that we're gonna some fatigue, so we want to use the bodies that we have and that energy.
Ben, well, how was that to play in?
They were a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, to play with these guys again is a nice end to the year every year, but this year more than ever, it's really nice to be around this group again. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, just on the ice, playing at that speed, playing at that level again, it's nice to be back, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think I said that enough in about 3 sentences there.
But you're right, though, isn't it? And it looks like you enjoy that extra competition, that extra toughness. You seem to revel in it.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's always better. Playing at speed, you don't have to think as much. You don't, and then you just play more natural. It's more instinctual, and that's where all the technique comes into play and talent and stuff like that. And I think it shows when we play at this level how good we can be. And you think just back to 2 years ago, I think we lost to them, was it 7-0 or 7-1? And then we should be frustrated. We should be proud of what we've done, but we should be frustrated as well, because I think we could have took a point and maybe even nicked it in OT there. We were starting to really put pressure on. We were probably the better team for the last 5 minutes, maybe even last 10 minutes. So yeah, to lose narrow like that, it's a big positive and a big step from 2 years ago, but at the same time, it's a little frustrating that we didn't get something out of it, and I think we need to let that burn to move into the next game.
Your captain, Jonathan Phillips, said before the first game that he wanted the team to show that they belonged at this level. Do you see, like a result like today, just underlining the fact that you do belong at this level?
Yeah, and I think, my voice went then. Yeah, I think everyone in that dressing room knows it, and I think everyone back at home is slowly, gradually starting to realise that as well. And I think even the Russia game, it wasn't a 7-1 game. I thought the first 5 or 6 minutes we were by far the better team yesterday as well, and that sounds crazy. You might think we're biased, but I think if you watch the game tape back, we were the better team for the first 5 or 6 minutes, and then Russia just took over for a little while. And when you're playing at this level, that's what's going to happen. And today I thought we had spells where we were the better team and we had spells where they were the better team. But yeah, I think there's more of a belief now around this room that we belong here. It's not a case of, oh, we're here, are we here by accident, or do we deserve to be here? So there's no question about we deserve to be here. We stayed up on our own merit. We got here on our own merit. As far as I'm aware, we broke records to get here on our own merit as well. So why shouldn't we be here, and why shouldn't we stay here?
And the great thing is, you've got some key players missing from the team that produced amazing stuff 2 years ago. You've got young guys in the team, but nothing's changing. You're still producing the same sort of output.
Yeah, I think offensively and defensively, we've actually got stronger systems-wise, and we got smarter. I think we're a bit more ambitious as well on them, rather than just sitting back like we did maybe a little bit in Slovakia. And like you said, mentally, we're not waiting for stuff to happen. Like, you go right back to that Germany game at the start of 2019, and we could have won that, but I think we were waiting for the floodgates to open. Even though we wouldn't admit it, I think maybe subconsciously, as a team, we were kind of waiting for it, and it never came because we were good enough. Whereas now we realise that, and like you said, the young guys have come in, they've slotted in great. Everyone's accepted the roles, everyone knows the roles, and everyone's buying in. And the guys that are here for the first time have slotted in like they've been here forever. But then again, when I came in at 20, it was easy for me to slot in. So it's just the same. That's the beauty about GB.
Thanks a lot, Ben.
Cheers.